Today I'm playing Melby. In 1994, this girl woke up and saw this, like for part 2. So in 1922, this girl saw this. So the girl that was under her bed, so this person that was like happy never smiled again. So in her school, she saw it again in the bathroom, everywhere. She was thinking about it every day until she looked at it. She died. It started about. This is part 3. So after the girl died, the cops came in and saw this. They died too. No one could save them. They tried to do it, but they could. They tried at their best not to cry. They never liked themselves. They had to do it. They did not like it. And in 1994, this girl, called Camille, was just a scammer. So she treated her parents like a spoiled brat. She thought her mother and her sister were the spoiledest one. So she was the spoiled one. No one ever noticed. She tried to be nice. Then she was like, I'm richer than y'all guys. They were all they were so mad at her that they thought she was rich. They all fell in love with her instead of the other students that are poor. New students. Part 2 of the spoiled brat. So the spoiled brat never gave up. She thought her sister sucked. She thought she was more rich than anyone in the world. She was like, I should not let you call me. Then she said, I should call you Abby. Then she smiles, and I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to be smiling. And she's like, of course I'm supposed to be smiling. She acted so spoiled to me. She thought I was not pretty. No one in the world is just not pretty. Everybody that's kids or anything but spoiled brats. They are mean. For part 3 of the girl being spoiled. She thought everybody was not rich until she came to this friend. She was like, are you rich, best? The friend responded with a no. She's like, get out of my life. She was like, the girl was crying with God being there. She thought she would never leave her parents. She thought she was more rich than anyone. She did not let anyone escape her. All the people gave her the money. Until one day she became poor. After buying all those things but no house. Whoa. She only thinks of things. She thought she was more rich. She thought she was richer than anyone. But everyone went to work and got some more money. The end. This girl had a monster inside of her, living inside. So she woke up in the morning. She saw this on the mirror. She saw a girl staring at her. That was at school. She thought they would never be scared of her. She thought to scare them, and it did not work for her. She thought she was scary enough to scare people, like ghosts or things, but then she got them scared. She was in her bed now, so she got possessed. Part 2 of being possessed. So she did not live as well. Her mother called cops. They were not so happy. It was her ghost. Like for part 2. So part 2 of the girl being possessed. So she woke up in the morning. Again. She saw the monster. Really strange. She was like, that is really strange. She scratched her head and saw a monster. Or mice. Then she called her mother and said, her mother said, you should be a good girl, or else those mites should be coming for you. She said with a big frown. She was not happy. She thought she was like possessed or something, but she was really possessed. She thought she was really like possessed. And once again, she went to the bathroom. She thought she was the most not scariest people. She thought people were scary. She said, why don't you wake up in the morning? She was like so not happy because she's been possessed. Everybody saw her eyes. And he asked, what's wrong? They said, your eye. She was like, oh my God. You're right. I was possessed. The end. This girl thought she was never poor. So she woke up in the morning, downloaded games. She was new to the games. Everybody bullied her. Everybody, when they were poor, they never had anything. And they asked people what to do. And she was happy, but never happy when she got scammed for those items. She's like, this is dumb. She never thought of this. Her idea was ruined. She had an idea again. She thought she would be poor by being sad. She thought she was never sad. So what she decided to do is become bad. Like a mean girl. You know those. And maybe one of those girls that are obsessed with boys. She was roasted. Like chickens or things. She asked, why are you crying? And she was like, don't ask. Nobody laughed at her except this bully girl. Like for part 2. Part 2 of this bully being mean to the poor girl. So she thought she was not rich. So she became poor like other people. To be just like them. She's like, this is boring. She said I should just be dead right now. My friends came and laughed at her. Why are you crying? They're like, and I was like, and they were like, and the poor girl dies. And all the laughing. She thought she was making fun of herself. One day she became rich. Like for the part two of the girl being. So she thought she would be the prettiest one when she got money. Except she wouldn't be one. Those old girls. She thought she would be even rich like them. She wouldn't. So the next morning, she thought she would be even richer than people. She got more items and more items from people from being rich. She thought she would make fun of people of getting items. She thought it was funny. She thought she would be so happy. She thought she wouldn't even be that rich. She thought she was poor. She thought she was poor. So what she did was she was like, I'm bored. She was like, I'm bored. All decided to play a game called Russian, which is a space thing. Yeah. Bye.